Right now I'm following him. We just do a gentle jog here.
We need to move through the mainland. Old Mountain Trail is where we're going. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead.
I don't see anything.
Start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
I'm good at putting my head right in between, well, their sights, technically. Eh? I like how crouching with this is like not crouching.
Something else. You're dead.
Oh, hey, guy. There's more somewhere. That is a big skeleton. I hear you. I don't see you.
Here we go.
Ooh, he's legendary. Game like froze. Dude, I love this thing. It's like not even beefed up and it's slaughtering them.
See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around.
Hold on, Longfellow. I gotta go up there and get my stuff.
Mean to begin with.
There we go. Another radium rifle. I don't know what it is with me and getting radium rifles. Harpoon gun too. I'm gonna have to give that to somebody else because now I am cucumbered. This is technically more effective than my combat rifle I have, so I might drop that too, I guess.
You sure you want to leave that?
Hey.
You're gonna take it.
Get that rifle.
That's a plan.
Take that weapon.
Of course.
There we go. Now she's all set. I'm gonna look around up here real quick. I saw a bed. Or no, it was a box. Ooh, with splody toys. Really can't see jack through this fog, though. All right, Longfellow.
We ain't alone. Found you.
Fog ghoul? This is not the right weapon to be shooting a ghoul with.
Fresh.
Hold on. Couple more over here. There's a Travis right there. Is that a cannon? It is a cannon. Ooh, hi. Sorry, I barged in on you. My bad. He was just taking a nap, and I rudely made my way into his home. .360 no scope. All right, let's go, Longfellow. I see a wolf. This is gonna take a little more. Ooh, I got bit. Now I'm gonna be a werewolf. Oh, sorry, Travis. You all right, dude? Got a few more burn holes in you? Poisoner's lever action rifle. And I still haven't gotten any 4570. I got some meat out of the deal. I don't like that noise.
To the deep fog. Thus we steer clear, but you never know.
I don't know if that's a fun and exciting prize I want to tangle with right now.
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
It's a windmill. I heard a mirelurk. Gulper. Okay, we're making use of this.
You're still here?
Oh, I didn't see him. I'm getting so much meat out of this deal. And a typewriter. Holy crap, I've got a ton of gulper innards. They weigh a pound apiece. I have 30 pounds of that. Just leave some stuff on that there, mirelurk. Following your lead again, dude.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A
Me too.
small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good
Those look
thing
pretty big to
there's
me.
too many of them around.
Sentinel synth right leg. Reduces damage while standing and not moving. It's gonna put me over again. I'll give it the pipes. Alright, we can move. The only thing about this Gatling laser is it weighs me down. It weighs a ton.
Hold there.
Who are you?
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You.
Old man.
I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Sign me up.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Why do I feel like I hear a vertebrate? Am I crazy?
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Means I'd be sending Piper. I could send her on her way.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone.
I don't think I've ever taken Longfellow as a companion, so I'm gonna go ahead and take him. I'll send Piper to what's not Taffeting Boathouse? What's the one that's Coastal Cottage? Just right outside the landing spot when I get back.
Got a chill in my bones that won't come out.
See you, Pipe.
Many nights out sleeping in the fog.
Ooh, level up. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that real quick. I guess I'll continue my plan of just working my way down. I'll put it in Lady Killer. Then at least one more of that. I can move on down further. Optional, help Captain Avery.
Look alive.
Oh,
I'm listening.
Avery's not here. I don't know why I was thinking Longfellow was Avery. Let's go see what's inside Acadia.
Damn. Yeah,
Hello? Strange man? Hello?
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this
Was she born with
transition
it?
lightly.
Maybe she was born with
She's
it.
facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie.
Maybe it's
that
Maybelline.
someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question. if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps you were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
I honestly don't remember most of this quest, even though I know this was one of my favorite storylines. I like that, though. It makes it feel like the game is all new to me. How do I get downstairs?
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
What is
There's
this?
nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
Alright.
So, you've talked to Dima.
Oh, there's a door right there. Oh. I need to talk to him, I guess.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there, and what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
All right. So he was one I need to talk to.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
Was I supposed
Perhaps
to talk to her?
not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in
She a
any real
courser?
danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So, you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser,
Yeah.
returning synths that had escaped from the Institute.
Outfit
I
gives
was
it away.
tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Got it. I'm gonna hurry as fast as I want to. Which is not until after I do this.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all
Nothing.
some of us have got.
Who else was I? Okay, so Chase and Faraday were the two I was supposed to ask help, or ask if they want help. Got it.
It certainly wasn't what I was expecting.
Kasumi, incoming.
Circuitry is completely...
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I don't think that there's ever any actual evidence.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
Give me the
It's a long
dirt.
story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I mean, her story makes sense, but at the same time, my thought process automatically goes to maybe he's taken into account what would happen if the fog took over, or if there was an explosion on the island, what, like, the damage it would do. Not planning it, but like, this could happen, and how do I prevent it? I don't know. It could be either way. Just throwing that out there. That's what I was thinking.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
I'd do my best. Okay. I feel like there was a place I could save. I need to find it before I go too much further. That's a stairwell.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry.
Here we go.
Right?
Beds. Yes. Don't want to lose what I've done already.